It seems to be the big idea of 2026, how and where to cut property taxes. A plank of Governor Ron DeSantis' State of the State address this week, arguing Floridians are getting squeezed by soaring local property tax bills and telling lawmakers to get something on the 2026 ballot.
Let's resolve to all work together, get something done, and let the people have a say.
But making it happen is definitely easier said than done. We still lack specifics for DeSantis' plan, who wants something big, like total elimination of property taxes for homesteaded Floridians. The Florida House has a slate of ideas it's pushing to cut taxes for homesteaders in different ways, but preserve education dollars and require law enforcement funding to maintain in cities and counties. And then there's the Senate, which at the moment is watching, waiting, and mulling.
We are definitely committed to supporting putting something on the ballot to give Floridians the chance to help themselves. That is a fact. That's the best way I know how to express it.
Senate President Ben Albritton told us this week his chamber is committed to putting one clear, easy-to-understand proposal on the November ballot, but he warns this isn't simple math.
Going in.
He says any cut has to protect core local services, and that gets tricky in rural counties where property taxes can make up the vast majority of a local budget, unlike big urban counties where it's a much smaller slice. His timeline?
And we're good ways down the road. So I believe that it is possible to get something done during session. I believe it is. Now, what I will also say, and this is not a hedge, this has been Albritton trying his best to be a common sense, practical leader of the Florida Senate. If we can't build a coalition over here to where in the Senate so that we can, at least the vast majority of us, feel good about what the proposal is, then I'd rather get it right than I would get it fast.
House reps, meanwhile, say they're trying to move as much as they can to force negotiations later. House Speaker Danny Perez said this week his members aren't breaking.
I feel like I wouldn't be doing my job if all of a sudden I just stopped having the conversation because the Senate chooses to not send over a proposal, or the governor chooses not to define how he plans to abolish property taxes. I think we owe it to our constituents to have the conversation, to have the tough conversation, and it's something that we're going to continue to do over the next, 59 days.
And Democrats are calling the whole thing more politics than solution, arguing the affordability fight should be about insurance and housing relief instead.
I hope that they at least listen to the idea and try to move it forward. What is not acceptable are billion-dollar bailouts to the property insurance industry. We see that's done nothing to lower costs for homeowners.